The Brett Davern Show.
There he was, with a broken heart.
Oh, no.
With a broken, watery, fishy heart. And you did it.
Not on purpose.
I just felt bad for the poor guy, you know? He's such a nice guy.
He's a very nice fish.
He wanted to have...
He's a fish who prepares.
That was a really nerdy joke.
It was good. That really was a nerdy joke. I just realized what it actually was.
Yeah. That's like a deep cut. There's no way anyone out there got that.
You did?
I'm a nerd.
It's the Brett Davern Show! I'm still laughing at myself. I can't get through it.
He put pitch on the stairs.
Knowing one day I'd swim from him.
There's no way anyone knows what we're talking about.
If anybody knows the reference that we're making right now, I will send them $20.
Wow. Text in. The problem is they're Googling. I just wonder, they have to know it off the top of their head.
Okay, I'm just going to start over. It's the Brett Davern Show! Brought to you by Adobe Radio.
And Steven Sondheim.
In partnership with Nice... Don't give them clues. In partnership with Nice Guy Digital. And recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's episode, we're going to sing musicals. Just kidding. Sanai Victoria from the Tyler Perry show The Paynes, which is on OWN Network, is in studio with us. And we're throwing back to some all-time favorite jams. And let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend. Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on iAdobe Radio or subscribing on YouTube, TuneIn, or wherever you get your podcasts. You know, guys, there's a podcast app on your phone if you have an iPhone. And all you got to do is open it up, search Brett Davern Show, click subscribe. That way, if you ever miss this show live, you get like a notification on your phone or whatever, and it says, hey, your best friends just posted a podcast, and you can check it out. If you want to shout out a friend, shout at us or with us, you can do that anytime. The phone number is 1-888-99-IDOBI. The email for the show is bdsfans@idobe.com. Or if you want to join the conversation instantly, you can put that address, bdsfans@idobe.com, into iMessage, where you usually enter a phone number, then compose your text, like try to tell Katie what that joke was in reference to, and then you press send, and your answer to the trivia question pops up on the iPad right in front of me. And once again,
I hope somebody gets it.
That address is bdsfans@idobi.com. This morning, we had text from the 44 who said, first off, you guys have Tool Tune Thursday with Savage Garden playing, and now you're having a 90s R&B day. Way to make a girl feel old. Aww.
We're all old.
And the 818 checking in this morning just with a good morning, Brett and Katie.
Good morning, 818.
From Brianna. Thanks, Brianna.
Hey,
Thanks
Brianna.
for checking us out. All right, lots
Brianna
of
owes
show
us an address.
to get to today. Lots and lots of show to get to today. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sanai Victoria going to be in studio. Looking forward to that. But before we get to everything...
Yes.
Like that. Hold on. I'm trying feverishly to plug in this iPad before it runs out of battery. Boom. There we go.
Way to go.
Good morning, Boy Wonder.
Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Matadocious.
Good morning.
And Katie LeClaire.
G'day, mate. It's Australia Day.
Oh, jeez. You know, that accent sounded very New Zealand to me.
Was it?
It sounded like it. Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
let's hear your best New Zealand.
That was
specifically Australia.
Yes. Brit. Yes, Brit.
Brit, you can
Yes.
only say your own name
Yes.
because of
That's
Flight
my
of the
New Zealand
Conchords?
accent. I only do one word. Yes. Yeah, it's from Flight of the Conchords. Brit.
Brit.
Yes. Yes. The guy from Flight of the Conchords does the voice of the crab
Jermaine.
in Moana. Mm-hmm. He does the song like Shiny. And I think he probably helped write a little bit of it because it's a funny song.
It is funny.
Yeah.
And
He calls Maui, what does he call him in the song? He calls him a little, what is it?
plus he does that, David.
A femi demi mini god. A femi demi mini god.
He does
Super great.
the David Bowie on Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
So
he's
it's-
great.
Yeah.
I love that guy. We should try to get him in here.
I would love that.
Oh yeah. Get him to like sing a song about the show.
Let's send him a tweet.
He's funny.
We'll start
He was
there.
on him and the other guy, him and Britt, both were on Sesame Street one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, that episode was on the other day at the Davern household. Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny. They're teaching Elmo about something. Who knows? Can I just say, I think I've said it before on the show. Can I just say, like, I love Sesame Street, and I love that the boy, my son, is very much into Sesame Street. Mm-hmm. But Cookie Monster does not teach good table manners. I've said that before on the show, but man, it's true. He just sits there, like eating his food like Cookie Monster, just creating a mess all over the place. And we're like, what are you doing? And he's like, it's like Chookies Monsters. That's what he calls Cookie Monster. Chookies Monsters. And it's a mess.
You know what?
Ooh, 90s R&B day.
I like the players.
Oh, I'm going to turn this one up. You should turn it
Yeah.
up too.
No doubt.
This is No Doubt, or not No Doubt, this is No Diggity. He said No Doubt, and I looked up and saw No.
Diggity.
This is No Diggity by Blackstreet. This whole album is fire, by the way. Go find it on
The
iTunes.
homies got at me,
Turn it up.
collab creations.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.
Whoa, I love that song.
Fire.
I could do every word to that song.
If you go to the Brett Davern Show Instagram page, I think you just
Yes.
did.
Good job, Katie. Oh, also, we're trying to do this thing on the show where, because the YouTube channel is very close to hitting its next 1,000 subscriber benchmark. Very, very close. Like, if all of you just text your friend right now and be like, are you subscribing? And if they're like, no, if you were like, subscribe, then we'd get there, no problem. And if we get to that next 1,000
We're going to do something,
by
right?
Monday, what are we doing? We're gonna
Truth or Dare?
play Truth or Dare with Twitter followers. Is that what it is? They send in truths or dares and we'll answer it or do it no matter what. All right, I'm down for that. I'll do
Yeah.
it. There's no way people are going to get us to that next 1,000 anyway. See what I did there?
little neg.
Little reverse psychology, a little neg. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what negging was, and then someone explained it to me. I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
Just be nice to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be mean on purpose. What's that about? It was in some book, right?
The game.
Yeah.
How to pick
Whatever.
up girls.
Listen, I'm not hating on the player, but I'm hating on the game.
There it is.
That's some BS right there. Okay, couple things to do. What did you want me to do? You had two things for me to do. One, we got to talk about St. Jude
Yes.
and the fundraiser.
Yes.
So the St. Jude fundraiser that we did around the holiday time went
Fantastic.
amazing. Like, was so good. It actually exceeded our expectations and was amazing. And you guys, the listeners, were fantastic and came through and really, really helped out. We were able to raise over $3,000, which we donated and directly to St. Jude. And we felt really good about doing that. But part of doing that was that we were giving out incentives for you guys to donate. We were going to send you guys prizes and gifts and things for your donations. which we're in the process of sending out. Be patient, everyone. You all have been patient so far, and we appreciate that. And a lot of you, we've got your prizes and gifts, and we're ready to go. But there's a few people who didn't send us a mailing address. So we have your gifts and your prizes, but no way of getting them to you. So hopefully you're listening right now. Hopefully you're watching the YouTube. Hopefully you're paying attention. It's a short list. Those people are Brandy B, Nathaniel M, Christina C, Tim T, Brett C, that's Brett Chrysler. Come on, Brett. Watermelon Crew, get your address in there, buddy. Melanie C, Valerie N, and Savannah B. Those are the people. If I just read off your name, please, please, please send an email to bdsfans@idobi.com with your mailing address. We would really like to send you your gift because you paid money or donated money.
You deserve it.
Not paid, but donated money. Yeah, and so you deserve your gift and prize, and we'd really like to be able to fulfill our promise of getting you that gift or prize, but if we don't have your address, we can't send it to you. So anyway, send in your address, please. That announcement is done. What other announcement? Oh, we have amazing new coffee mugs in the studio. Go to YouTube, check it out. Look at this coffee mug. It looks like one of the paper cups that you would get coffee in, but it's a porcelain mug. Katie has a coffee mug with a shark on it. And then there's more out in the lobby. Don't worry, Boy Wonder. We have some out there.
There's
for
like
you.
6 of them.
And speaking of 6,
Oh,
they are from a company called
Society 6.
That's right. They're great. They gave us some coffee mugs, and we really appreciate them for that.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to shout them out on the show, and they have really cool designs of all kinds of things, not just coffee mugs. So you go to society6.com. So is 6 spelled out? Or
Just the number 6.
Okay, so society, the number 6.com, and search all the cool stuff they have. They support us, and so we want to support them. And if you guys support them, then they'll continue to support us. And
Big happy family.
yeah, we'll just all be one big happy family. So that's really cool. And then also, quick update from Matadocious before we go to the next break and then come back with Sanai. Maddie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, your microphone. Maddie. Matadocious. Did you or did you not quit your job?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Yay! Good job, Maddie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm excited. It's a new leaf.
Okay. How did they take it?
Really well.
That's good.
I built it up in my head to be a lot worse.
Right. See,
than
I
it was
told
actually
you.
going to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
and
good.
they're happy for you.
They are. I've gotten a lot of support, which is really nice, and
Yeah.
so I'm excited.
Look, there's some jobs that are jobs.
Yeah.
And then there's some jobs that you want to be like your career. And they got to understand that.
Yeah.
You know, places like that have people coming in and out all the time, you know, hourly employees. And it's good to use those jobs kind of what they're supposed to be used for, which is just, you know, making a little do-re-mi, you know, a little, you know, like for the things that you're obligated, your bills and whatever. But then once you find the thing that you really want to do, it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And they get it.
They do.
That's good. Now, when you quit,
Proud of you.
God.
did you put in 2 weeks?
I did.
So when you went to the person to quit, you said, I'm putting in my 2 weeks?
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Oh. Listen, I like that, and you're a very nice person, and you're fulfilling your obligation. But the thing is a job like that, like the one I'm describing, an hourly job that's just kind of an hourly job that, you know, is just helping you get by. When you quit, don't say, hey, boss, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. Just say, hey, I got another job.
This was great.
This
I'm
was
out.
great. It's time for me to leave. Friday will be my last day. I think that's how to do it. And then they'll probably say like, oh, okay. And then you don't have to be there for 2 weeks without wanting to.
Either way, great job facing that obstacle
Thank you, Katie.
and
Yes.
jumping over it.
Very
and
proud
we're
of
really
you.
happy for you.
Very
I'm really
proud of you. It's one step in the right direction, another step closer to, you know, doing everything that you moved here to do in the first place.
Yep.
And I couldn't be happier for you. And you have my love and support.
Thanks, guys.
I love you, Matadocious.
I love you.
All right. Love, love, love. There's love everywhere.
Maddie, you know what? You'll always be my baby.
Oh, Mariah. It doesn't get better than 90s Mariah.
No.
I want to be a Mariah backup singer. I wonder if I can make that happen.
I like it.
There it is. Yeah, get in that groove. Turn it up. This is Always Be My Baby by my baby, Mariah Carey.
She's Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Follow at Brett Davern Show on Instagram for behind-the-scenes pics of Brett, Katie, and their guests. Adobe Radio.
There's no way that's 92.
I don't know what year it is.
Yeah, so you were getting ready this morning and you heard that song.
Yeah, and
then,
it took me to a different place in time.
Well, you said in the car on the way here, you were like, what's that song that goes like, did it, oh, and then I started singing it, and then we were like, oh, that's it, we got to do like 90s R&B
and then
day
we
on the
discovered
show.
you know every word to No Diggity.
Yeah, discovered. Hello, did you think there was a question that I didn't?
No, I knew that already.
All right. Sanai, Victoria, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Oh, let me get your microphone turned up there. Your cute little voice. There we are. Okay, what year did Always Be My Baby come out? I'm going to need to know because it's going to bother me.
I will look it up.
I'm sorry, I can't even talk
You
to
talk to
Sanai right now
Sanai.
because
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
look up the
I'm
facts.
distracted by that kind of thing. Let me put this right. There we go. Okay, so Sanai. Now, I heard you talking in the lobby. You're a singer as well.
Yes, I love to sing.
Yeah, and how do you feel about Mariah Carey?
I love Mariah Carey. She's amazing.
Right?
She's like the best singer ever.
I would say, yeah, definitely. Probably
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
Top five for
Top
sure.
5, yeah.
You know, sometimes Whitney Houston. That for me, I think, as far as that kind of like female singing, that might be the top for me.
Yeah.
And then Mariah's in there. Even Celine Dion, guys. What was
No,
that
she's
Celine
great.
Dion song I started singing the other day? On the way home.
I don't.
For all those times you stood by me. That one.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? We were just like driving. Katie and I carpool every day. And so we were driving home and like, I don't know. It just
Yeah.
started flying out of my mouth.
Things just, that's the thing with you is lyrics just come out and you're just sitting there and I'm like, I'm talking to you about something entire. No, we're going to sing right now.
There's a lot of songs just rattling around in my head. Okay, Sanai. All right, let's get to the guest here.
March 9th, 1996.
96. I was close. I said closer to 98. All right.
Pretty close.
Sanai probably wasn't even born yet.
No.
You weren't?
No.
Oh, man.
See, you're so mature, we would think that you're like 13, 14.
No.
No.
Sanai, okay, The Paynes on the OWN network. Tyler Perry's The Paynes. Tell us all about it, who you play, what's it about, all those kinds of things.
So The Paynes is a remake of, like a spin-off of House of Pain by Tyler Perry.
Right.
And so it's with some of the same cast, but they're bringing in some new of the cast. And
Okay.
so it's basically like Curtis and Ella are moving, and so to a retirement home, and so he kind of moves her without actually telling her on the first episode.
Uh-huh.
So it's like she's a little upset because he didn't even take her word for it.
Right.
And then so she decides to stay in the retirement home from Atlanta to Florida
Right.
because she is a caring woman and she wants to help the kids at the church where there's like a whole like after school daycare thing.
Okay.
And so there's a girl named Nyla, which is my mom.
Okay.
And she is a victim of domestic violence, and then so her boyfriend is like not really doing too well, and neither is she. So she's like, okay, so you're gonna come and stay with me in my house, and we're
so she takes your character in.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
And then so Nyla has 2 children. And so I'm one of the children, and my name is Lynn. I am a very precocious little 7-year-old.
You're kidding.
And she tries to get in the grown-ups business a lot.
Really?
But they really try to make sure she stays in her
So you're
own
constantly
way.
causing trouble.
Yes.
I
basically.
see. I see. Are you a bit of a prankster in real life as well?
I am.
Oh, really?
I am.
Should I be like watch out? Have you, when you were out in the lobby there in the first segment, did you plant anything around the studio that I need to worry about? No?
No.
I don't have to like look up for like buckets of water falling on my head or anything like that? Okay. Have you ever pulled any pranks on the set of the Paynes?
I don't think on the set because
Okay.
it always has to be so quiet.
I got
while
one
we're
for you. You
shooting.
want a suggestion for a prank?
Sure.
Okay, here's what you do. You go over to the craft service table. You know, you got a craft service table over there, right? With the snacks and stuff. By the way, the best part of every set.
Oh, hands down.
Oh, totally.
Easily.
Like Katie and I were on shows for years, and every time we do an interview, I'm sure, Katie, they would ask you, they'd say, what's the best part of being on
The
set
food.
or whatever? And I always say the free food.
Yeah.
The free food's the greatest thing in the world.
For sure.
So anyway, you go over to the craft service table, okay? Now, they're going to have some Oreos over there, probably.
They always do.
Yeah. You sneak the plate of Oreos back to a secluded location where nobody can see what you're doing. And you take you open them up, you take the frosting out, you replace it with white toothpaste, push the Oreos back together. Now you got to be gentle, you can't smear it all around. And then you just put the plate of Oreos back and then sit back and watch what happens. That's a harmless prank. That's a great prank. Katie's giving me a look like, I didn't say replace it with like bathtub caulking. I said replace it with toothpaste.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good one.
it's kind of labor intensive. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's okay. Every good prank it has a little work.
I mean,
What do you think of this prank? Not good?
I think it's good.
She's not impressed. Not impressed by my prank.
What's
All
the best
right.
prank that you've played?
Or been played on you.
Oh.
I don't know, actually.
It's hard to come up with them off the top of your head.
Yeah.
I like that prank. That's a good one.
It's harmless. I like that.
Yeah, it's good
It's
and
not
harmless.
actually gonna.
Also, I think it'd be a great prank to film. You know what I mean? Like if you step back with your phone and you get footage of people biting into those cookies and being like, "Whoa, what is going on?"
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well,
it's a good prank.
It's a good prank.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll give it to him.
Yeah.
April's coming up. You
thanks.
better watch
guys.
out.
Thanks, guys. What else? Sanai, where are you born and raised?
So I was born in Los Angeles, California, and so now I live in Palos Verdes.
Palos Verdes, like South Bay, right? Yeah. Isn't that what they call that? Palos Verdes, by the way, that's where Awkward was supposed to take place.
Oh,
Palos
the
Verdes.
TV show that Brett was on was supposed to take place there.
it was over like probably before you were born. But the high school that the kids went to was called Palos Hills, which was supposed to be Palos Verdes High School, and blah 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 blah. So anyway, that's my connection to there.
That's cool.
How'd you get into this whole acting game, Sanai?
So I actually did natural pageants, and it was called National American Miss. And so it was about teaching the girls like about confidence and how they should how they can do interviewing and personal introduction, how to act elegant. And so I did that.
When did you start doing that? How old were you?
I was like 6, so
Okay.
it was a few years ago. And then my mom was saying that because I got like first runner-up, the second runner-up the first time I got it. And so the first time I did it. And so my mom was like, oh, you're pretty good on stage. Do you want to try acting?
Right.
And so I tried this acting class thing called 321 Acting Studios, which was amazing.
Oh,
the
cool.
director was there.
All
She
right.
was just amazing. And so I took a showcase. So I was in front of like 12, about that. of agencies
Oh,
to
I
see
see.
if they were going to sign me across
Sure,
the
sure,
border
sure.
for certain things.
Gotcha.
And then I signed with my first agency from there.
Oh, there you go. And you're off and running.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so
man.
my second commercial ever, I got my first national commercial.
What was it?
Oh, an audition. It was a Chrysler 200 commercial.
Is that the audition or the one you got?
That was the one I got, but that was the second audition I
Really?
ever
Chrysler 200, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you like the Chrysler 200? Is it a good car?
It was actually a pretty good car, but I was just playing the piano on
Oh,
it.
so you weren't in there with the car?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I looked at it and I searched it up and I was like, oh wow, this is
Yeah, it's a
pretty
good car. I've just heard that shooting car commercials they're like super secretive about, so I didn't know. Cause like,
Are they?
Yeah, because like there's a lot of other car companies will try to like sneak spies onto, because a lot of times when they're shooting the commercial, the car hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
So the
Oh,
other
I see.
companies, there's like all this like corporate espionage of like trying to figure out, ooh, what's the new feature they've got, and so they're like very secretive on commercial shoots sometimes. I did a commercial shoot one time for Apple, that company. I don't know if you ever heard of Apple. They make cell phones, I think, something like that.
Technology something.
It's not a fruit company. It's not an
Right.
organic fruit company. They make phones and computers and stuff. They're fancy. I don't know. Just kidding. I know what Apple is. I'm not that out of touch. But anyway, I did an Apple commercial one time, but they had to call it. It was called Penguin, and like you had to turn in your cell phone every day, and you had to check them in, check them out. Like it was all very secret, all very hush hush.
Was it a new product they were launching?
It was it was they were launching the Air when that laptop came out, the super thin one. So this is years ago. Actually, I think I can get in trouble for saying that I was in that. Don't hurt me, Apple, please.
Well, let's just
It was a
play
fun
some music.
experience, and I use all of your products. Please, there's 2 iPads sitting in front of me right now. Please don't hurt me.
There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 Apple products in this room right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. We love Apple.
That's a crazy thought, actually.
The commercial never came out. With me in it, but whatever.
That's why you can't say that.
That's
okay.
probably why I can't talk about it. Oh, Sanai, please save me from myself. Let's move on. You want to listen to some music and then have more with Sanai after
Let's
the break?
do it.
Oh, this one. Oh my gosh, Sanai. If this would come on, if I was at a party in 8th grade, I was dancing.
The jams.
This is like 99 for sure, I think. Right?
Oh, I'll look it up.
Oh man, this was. I'm not even gonna say what song this is and who it's by.
It's Friday night.
Because you should know.
Well, it will be Friday
You know what I
night.
mean? Like this song's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
All right, turn it up, everybody.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
You're listening to The Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClaire on IW Radio.
Okay, the next time you're in Atlanta, you must go to Fox Brothers Barbecue.
Because the Paynes shoots in Atlanta.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Atlanta during the break, and we were just saying to you and your mom, like,
It's so good.
It's ridiculously good, and I wanted to say it here on the air so that if you ever forget, you can just go back and listen to this episode. Be like, what did he say? Where did he say to go? That place is ridiculously awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited to try it now.
Oh, man.
The
Fox
Frito
Brothers.
pie and the Frito bag.
I'm still
It's-
I'm still thinking about it.
We had to work to get there, and it was worth it.
Okay, we were during the break, or that song. Okay, this is how we do it. Montel Jordan, all-time banger. What a song! And it got me thinking, like, Katie,
Yeah.
if you could, and Sanai, if you could perform or like be responsible for one of those types of songs, like just an all-timer. But here's the thing, that's kind of the song you're going to be known for. Like, you can't have like 3 or 4 of them. You're going to kind of, I don't want to say one-hit wonder because Montel Jordan's like has some others, and he's great. But like, if you can only be really known for one song, what song would it be? Like an existing song, if it could be you instead of the artist, what do you think? Oh, wow. That's a tough one. I
That's
know,
a tough
but
one.
I don't even know what mine would be off the top of my head. I don't know.
I don't know.
Katie?
I mean, does the artist have to only have like one hit?
Yeah, kind of. Well, no, just what song would you want to like? Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess yes. They have to be a
The
one-hit
answer
wonder.
there is
Like,
yes.
what is the one hit that you would want to be known for? I think This Is How We Do It might be mine. That's a good song.
It is a great song.
And it's an all-timer. And people, you put that on at a party and everyone
dancing.
starts dancing.
All three of us were shimmying our shoulders.
Yeah.
Maybe like Roar from Katy Perry.
Ooh, that's a great
good one.
song.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. She's
a
definitely
great
not a
song.
one-hit wonder, but I'll take that answer. Oh, you know what? We all know what mine is. I gotta switch. We all know what mine is. I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston.
I'm actually surprised that
again,
wasn't
she's
your
not
answer.
a one-hit wonder, obviously, but that's the
So
song.
now we've changed the parameters of the game
it's
just a bit.
It's okay, but for you, if you performed it, it would be your one hit. There you go. How about that? Like, you can take Katy Perry's Roar, but you're not going to have all of Katy Perry's career, but you can
Just
have
that
that
one
song.
song.
You can have that one song. Mine is I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney
I think
Houston.
it's Shake It Off for me. I think that song's so fun.
Oh, really?
I just think it's such a fun song.
What, that's, wait, who is that,
that's-
Miley Cyrus?
Taylor Swift.
It's Taylor Swift.
You guys say that like I'm supposed to know that.
You're such a big fan of Taylor Swift, so
Well, Taylor Swift and I.
don't you dare tell that story.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'll tell Sanai off the air. I've been threatening. I have a Taylor Swift story, Sanai, and I've been threatening to say it on the air, and Katie won't let me. Oh. I'll tell you off the air.
It's too much. The people can't hear it.
It's a lot.
It's too much.
All right, I'll tell her off the air. You also, Sanai, were in the remake of the movie Beaches.
Yes.
With Nadel Dazim.
And Idina Menzel.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
Uh-huh.
That's what I said, right?
Something
Anyway,
like that.
How was it
Her
working?
name was mispronounced on the Oscars.
How was
a couple
it
years
working
ago.
with Idina, the lovely and talented Idina Menzel?
It was amazing.
Really?
Because she was just really like connecting with me on the movie.
Oh, that's nice.
On the set, and she actually brought her son on the set, which was actually really fun because we were right off the beach, so we were so it was like a low tide,
Uh-huh.
so it was like. There were like little crabs crawling
How fun.
everywhere.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
so we were playing over there. And then we were on set, and she was really just one of those type of actors that can just really help you connect with the scene.
Oh, cool.
So it was really helpful, and she was
Nice.
really nice.
Did
Oh,
she
yeah.
sing while you were there?
She did sing, actually. There was a scene in Beaches where she got to sing. So she was singing, and it was a beautiful
I'm sure. And you got to be a fan of like Frozen and everything too,
Yes.
so that had to be cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Katie and I are giant
nerds.
fans, and we're giant musical theater nerds, and so Idina for us will always be Rent,
Forever.
the musical Rent. She just, she crushes.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and Wicked, of course.
Yeah, of course, Wicked.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Wicked. Wicked always is like one of those that I don't know. I don't really think about. And
You
then
didn't
it,
see
like,
Wicked,
and
did
then,
you?
No, I never saw Wicked. But then and then I think about. I know the soundtrack though. I mean, come on.
Wicked was amazing, though. I saw it. It was
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I still haven't seen it. Popular. Hey, popular. Have you ever been in any musicals or stage plays?
I don't think so.
Not yet?
For a musical.
Would you want to?
Yeah, it seems pretty fun. I mean, like, I always do on-camera things. So I wonder what it's like to be, like, on stage.
It's different.
Yeah, it's fun. It's much different animal. But hit up the high school theater department when you get there. You'll like
For
it.
sure.
You'll have fun. You can become a musical theater nerd like Katie and I. It's good stuff. Katie made the most musical theater nerdy joke this morning on the show before you got here
Really?
that people still haven't figured out
Yeah.
online. Nobody has sent in the answer to the question.
I said that I would pay whoever, if they could figure it out, I'm going to send them $20.
and still
But
nobody's
no one
answered.
can figure it out.
No. No, nobody's
Because
figured
I'm
it
that
out.
big of a nerd.
Oh, Sanai, what else? What else should we talk about with you? You're a dancer as well.
Yes. I
Singing,
love to
dancing,
dance.
acting. Triple threat.
Yes.
That's what they call that.
Get it, girl.
Triple threat. So you
just did a pilot
you're
too,
made
right?
for Broadway.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
We both said something at the exact same time.
You're made for Broadway.
I'm saying you are a triple threat. You are Broadway bound. You're a Broadway baby. I can also tell just behind your eyes, I can tell that you love it,
Yeah.
which is great. I like to see that. Yeah. You fell in love with acting right away, right?
Yes.
I can tell.
did.
What do you like most about it, other than the free food?
Entertaining people.
Really?
Yeah.
The reaction that you get from people?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
It's a great answer.
Yeah.
And you guys, when you guys do the show, The Paynes, is it in front of a live audience?
No, it's actually just in front of I think it's 4 or 6 cameras, and so.
Oh, 6 cameras. That's why they get out so fast.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, well, we were talking about the schedule during the break. You guys shoot very quickly.
Yes, we do. He does Mr. Perry does 4 episodes. 1 or 2 episodes a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he
It's
direct
amazing.
all of them?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. How's he?
He is very tall, but it's really cool. But he's an amazing person. I think he's just a genius how he can write and produce and direct and act.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's just amazing.
Oh, yeah,
he
he's
sleep?
got an empire for sure.
Does he ever sleep?
I have no idea.
He wouldn't be able to. There's no time.
Probably just sleeps on the set.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, totally. Sanai, last thing to do with you here. I have 2 note cards, 1 in each hand, okay? They each contain a different line of questioning, but you are going to determine which line of questioning I ask you, because I'm going to put them behind my back, and then you're going to tell me right or left.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Hold on. Let me mix them up. Okay, go ahead.
Right.
Purple card. Here we go. 6 questions. Ready? I was trying to think of some stupid joke. Ask her when some song came out that was clearly before she was born, but then I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. If you guys were watching on YouTube, you just saw the wheels of my head spinning. Okay. 7 questions, Sanai.
Okay.
Here we go. Now, these are tough questions. So,
Buckle up.
prepare yourself. All right, here we go. Number 1. Sanai, do you have a cell phone yet?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
When did you get that?
2 years ago?
What?
No, 3.
Oh my goodness.
3 years ago.
All right, good. Then
You're
this,
so much cooler than we are.
then this question will not go unanswered. Number 1, what is your most used emoji? When you text people, what's the one you fire off the most?
Poop.
Yes! Perfect. Oh, that's great. That is great. Who do you send that to? Anybody and everybody?
Just anybody.
You ever fire that one off to Mr. Perry?
No.
All right. Oh, man. If you get a video of Tyler Perry biting into an Oreo filled with toothpaste, I mean, I don't even know what the prize would be for that. I don't know. You'd be just a lifelong hero in my book.
Yeah.
That's all. I can't even, that's one of those things that you can't even put a price on. That's
Nope.
priceless.
Priceless.
I'm telling you, if you replace the frosting in the Oreos on the set of The Paynes with toothpaste, film yourself doing it, and then film Mr. Perry taking a bite of one and the reaction, and that thing goes viral, and it's on Tosh, and it's making the rounds on Jimmy Kimmel and all that. I don't even need credit for it. You can take all the credit for it. I just want to see it happen. Devoted fans of the Brett Davern Show will know where that came from. But you can take all the viral credit.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. Oh, man, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Okay. Question number 2. Oh, the answer to this is no. Did you ever have an AOL Instant Messenger? And if so, what was your screen name? There's no way you had AOL Instant Messenger. No way.
Do you even know what that is?
No.
That's okay.
That's
Moving
okay.
on. We're old. Number 3. Who is your celebrity crush?
I actually don't know.
All right, that's fine. You don't need to have one. Mm-mm. You have plenty of time to figure that out.
You're busy. You're working.
Yeah.
You got no time for that.
No way. Gosh, I wish I could just fly to Atlanta and work with Mr. Perry and try to get him to eat toothpaste when he didn't know it. All right. Let's see. Number 4. Finish this sentence. Something I could improve upon is...
My singing.
Okay. Do you take voice coaching
Yes, I
and
do
stuff like
take
that?
voice coaching.
Oh, okay. So you're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting better every day.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect, right?
That's right.
Make perfect.
Definitely. There's all these people. We got all these like actor friends and stuff, Katie, and they're always like, "Oh, I don't take class. I don't do this. I don't do that." And I don't take class. But then again, I don't need class. But I'm talking about the other people that we're talking about.
Yeah.
They need class.
They
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
They need some classes. We've taken our classes.
Yeah, that's right. I'm done learning.
And you can always keep learning. Well, you can always keep going.
I'm teasing. I'm clearly kidding. Always work on your craft. It's important. All right. Number 5. What is your spirit animal? It's okay. It's not rapid fire. You can take time to think about it. It's all right.
That's interesting.
Gives me a chance to sip on some coffee.
I would say the elephant.
Really?
Oh.
Because you never forget?
Yeah. I literally have a photographic memory.
I hear this a lot from actors. Like I think a lot of actors share that. Do you pick up the lines really quickly when you're
Yes.
memorizing? Really?
How do you memorize?
I just read it and it's
Repetition.
just there.
Are
That's
you
great.
one of these actors now? When I was, I was maybe a little older than you are now, but when I was doing like all the school plays and stuff when I was growing up, I not only knew my lines by the time the play came out, but I could do the whole show. Do you pick up other people's lines as
If
well?
I read the other people's lines, I probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick things up fast at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to my age and you can't remember anything. Can't even remember your phone number. All right. Number 10. This list used to be 10 questions long, and then we shortened it, and I just can't get it out of my head that this question isn't still number 10. So I just still call it number 10.
So it's 7 questions, and we've gotten to number 10.
Yeah. It's my show, Sanai. I'll do what I want. 10 questions, or number 10. The most important question of them all. Okay, so now it's time to get serious. I ask everybody this question, even in life, because I believe that your answer to this question tells me everything that I need to know about you as a person. Okay?
No pressure.
Sanai, Victoria, Lynn from the Paynes on the OWN network.
Tuesdays.
What is your favorite fruit?
Strawberries.
That's a wrap, everybody. On another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Strawberries is definitely an acceptable answer.
For sure.
You're fine.
It's a great answer.
You're fine. Thank you out there for listening live on Adobe Radio, subscribing on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast. If you like what you heard, just tell a friend, everybody.
Tell them.
That's it. Pay it forward. Sanai's texting all of her friends right now a poop emoji. And what she means by that is, listen to the Brett Davern Show.
And go to YouTube and subscribe.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. If we hit that next 1,000 benchmark by Monday, Katie and I will play Truth or Dare with all the Twitter followers. So
I'm kind of nervous.
we're pretty close to it, everybody. So text everybody you know. Tell them to go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show and press the subscribe button. And then if we reach that next 1,000, we'll play Truth or Dare on Monday. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Katie's pretty scared about it, actually. So we'll see what happens. Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Goodbye.
Producer Katie is on Twitter and Instagram at KATIELER.
Nope, you didn't spell it right.
LECR. What? How did I do that? KATIELECLERC.
There it is.
There you go.
It's a weird one.
Her family's French.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, but they can't spell anything.
Do you know that someone commented, Katie, on one of the YouTube videos and said, "I love Brett's French accent."
Do it.
Oh. Do you do any accents tonight?
I don't know. I haven't actually thought of
You want to try one right now? Do you want to hit me with like an English accent? Like I do horrible ones. Like, pip pip cheerio, governor. Come on, give me one. Enjoy your Oreos with some toothpaste. That's all right. I'll do them for you. It's okay. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. There's 2 V's at the end of that. You can also follow the show on any social media, including Facebook, at Brett Davern Show, or go to idobi.com for archived episodes, photos, and much, much more. Today's guest, Sanai Victoria, can be found on Instagram at I am Sanai Victoria, and that's spelled, well, I am. You guys should be able to figure that one out. And then SANAIVICTORIA. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck in everything.
Thank you.
You've got a good head on your shoulders, and I can tell
And
that
a great hat on your head.
that you like acting and you love it and you have a passion for it, and that's what's important. Never lose that. Right?
Yeah.
And keep on enjoying the free food.
And toothpaste.
Once again, for Katie LeClaire and Boy Wonder and Matt Adocious and Sanai Victoria and whoever was texting in from the 44 and the 818 and the 920 and the 210, I am Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We will see you on Monday. But for now, that was our show. Good night. Maureen is protesting losing her performance space.
Not my attitude.
That's all for the Brett Davern Show this week, but fear not. Brett and Katie will be back live Monday morning on Adobe Radio, starting at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.